Fox News alert, very sad news to tell you about. Former Senator and vice presidential candidate Joe Lieberman has died at the age of 82. His family says it was after complications from a fall. Lieberman was an influential senator who served for 2 decades. He then went on to be Al Gore's VP in 2000, making him the first Jewish candidate on a national ticket. Dana, what do you think?
Well, it was shocking news, sad news, and somebody who was a real patriot. Someone who tried to bring the country together, willing to serve his country, is a very faithful person, and he was helpful in helping everybody in America understand the importance of supporting Israel, and most recently, obviously, since the attacks on October 7th. And he really wanted to try to figure out a way to unite the nation, and his impact in Washington and the country will long be felt. And I'm sorry for his family. What a sad way to see somebody end their life at the age of 82. I mean, he's on our air all the time, and we appreciated his input very much. Yeah, and very actively talking about the 2024 race, just a couple of days ago. What do you think?
I remember seeing him, maybe it was just 2 days ago. And I used to have Joe Lieberman, Senator Lieberman, on my show. And I must tell you, he was one of the most not just conversant with all of the issues. I mean, he was someone who loved the country. He believed in compromise. He was very much a force for the state of Israel. Yep. And, he got to a very, very high position. I think he was in the Senate for something like 24 years. And he was reasonable. He was someone who wasn't an ideologue, but he wanted to have reasoned conversations with people. And he is a loss. It's a very big loss.
Jesse?
Yeah, my heart goes out to his family, his wife. I know he was a great family man, and he was a person who worked across the aisle and was very strong against radical Islam after 9/11. And I had the honor and privilege of interning for him when I was at Trinity in Hartford, Connecticut. He was my senator up there in college, and it was a really, really true honor for me.
Greg?
I didn't know you were an intern for him. I feel bad for him. That's been terrible. He was a great guy. I met him on Amtrak, and he came up and talked to me, and it impressed my family that the senator came over and he chatted with me because he watched the 5. And I always watch him before the 5 when he's on Cavuto. Just a great guy. And just old school, We need, we're losing people like that.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
It is. Joe Lieberman, dead at 82. And we'll be right back.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.